What's up, Raging Nation? This is Alex and you're watching the Raging Rona Review, and today I want to talk about video game movies. I was on the Raging Nation Facebook page, and I like to post random questions, movie trivia, little fun facts, just a lot of fun stuff to interact with the Raging Nation. And everybody's got different types of answers for the various questions I ask. So one of the biggest questions that I had, and that was on my mind, was that, well, you know that video game movies always suck? They just always do. Nobody can get them right. Let's just say a video game movie can be made right. Like, they can actually do it justice. What would that video game movie be? And there was all different kinds of answers, and some people had doubts, but I'm staying positive, and I really want to see the Gears of War movie made. That's the movie that I want to see made that comes from a video game. And originally it was supposed to get made. I was really excited about that because they had Len Wiseman, the director of the first two Underworld movies, and Live Free or Die Hard. He was going to be the director for that. And I thought that that was the perfect choice. Len Wiseman has made two Underworld movies which involve monsters and machine guns and all kinds of futuristic weapons. And this guy can do some serious sci-fi action involving creatures. So I had no doubt that he could make a pretty decent Gears of War movie. The Underworld movies are nothing too spectacular in terms of it being a vampire movie, but I just love the whole concept of this future vampire type of deal. But back on topic, the studios originally got Len Wiseman, and he had some great concept and ideas for it. Like, they were gonna make it a really hard R rating, and it was gonna be really bloody with with the chainsaws mauling the hordes and the locusts just being really mean monsters. But never got made. I don't know why it didn't happen, but it never got made. And I was really disappointed. But I just want to bring this topic back up again because I was really disappointed about it not being made, and I want to see it made. And I think that it can happen. I mean, Halo was originally supposed to be made by Peter Jackson. I'm not sure if he was going to be a producer or a director, but they had Weta on board, and Microsoft really vouched for Peter Jackson. But unfortunately, the budget just got way out of hand, and they just couldn't afford to make that kind of movie. And I think that eventually it will be made one day when Halo is even bigger than it already is. But unfortunately, it's going to be put on the back burner for now. However, I was so sure that Halo the movie would have been a very amazing video game adaptation movie. I really can't think of what a good video game movie is except for Mortal Kombat at the time. Mortal Kombat was true to the video game story. You had all the characters there. You had amazing martial arts fighting. It was really cheesy, but not to the high level of lactose that was Street Fighter, which ultimately led to its failure. I'd have to say that Mortal Kombat is probably the best live action video game adaptation movie. And some people are thinking, oh, not Mortal Kombat, no. But then, why don't you think really hard and think, what else is out there, really? Resident Evil? I don't think so. Double Dragon, Super Mario Brothers? Come on, seriously? So, there isn't a whole lot to choose from, but I have to say Mortal Kombat was pretty good. And they had a thumping soundtrack that was really iconic as well. I'd also have to say that Final Fantasy Advent Children is also an incredible video game adaptation movie. I'm gonna leave that out of it because it's not live action. Plus, it is an international movie. It wasn't produced by Hollywood, so what I'm trying to get at is what can Hollywood produce that is a video game movie and that is also good. There's not many choices to choose from. My big question to you is, what video game would you want made into a movie if they can really get it right? There's only one way to make it right, and that is to get a writer and director combo team. It could be even the same person, and all they gotta be is fans of the video game. That's it. Most of the time, it's big Hollywood executives looking at these video games and then finding a director and a writer who are not fans of the video games and have never played it in their lives. And that's where the failure comes. All you really need is for the writer and director to be fans of the video game. It's that simple. And I think we'll get that because video games make more money than movies. And the video game industry is just dominating. Like everybody plays video games now. It's not like what it used to be where kids just played video games. It's kids and adults. So like I said before, what video game do you want made into a movie? Mine is Gears of War. It can be a really epic movie, pardon the pun. Leave your answers in the comment section below. This is Alex, and thanks for watching the Rage and Ruin review. Peace. He comes to save the day at the last minute when he shot down Darth Vader's TIE fighter so that Luke could destroy the Death Star. So I'd have to say Han Solo is the most iconic